Welcome and thank you so much for joining me today. So we are going to be looking at elevation and doing application of trig with word problems. Now, what is elevation? So elevation is talking about the increase from the horizontal line. So that means we are talking about the increase from this horizontal line going up. So I like to think about it as increase. When we're starting from the bottom and our hypothesis is moving up. So that is our elevation. And we're talking about this angle here. So let's use our understanding of that to apply it to this question. So when we're thinking about worded questions, we are going to be reading and drawing a picture at the same time. A helicopter is hovering at an altitude of 250 meters. 250 meters. That's my lovely helicopter there. Okay, the angle of elevation from the helipad is 35 degrees. So I've got a helipad. We're talking about elevation, so it's increasing. So we're looking up towards the helicopter. And that is 35 degrees, so this is the little pad. Find the horizontal. Remember the horizontal is this distance here. Find the horizontal distance of the helicopter from the helipad. So we want to find out the distance away they are. So to do that, we need to think about what information do we have. So if this is our angle, 250 will be our opposite side. Our horizontal line will be our adjacent. So I'm looking at I and A. That means we are looking at tan. Because if you remember quickly, tan is opposite over adjacent. So I'm going to write my equation down. Tan alpha equals opposite over adjacent. I'm going to fill in my information. Tan 35 degrees equals 250 over A. I would like to get A by itself, so that means I am going to take times both sides by A. A tan 35 degrees equals 250, and then I'm going to divide both sides by tan 35, and that will cancel it out on this side. A equals 250 divided by tan 35 degrees. So now I've done that, I just need to type that into the calculator. 250 divided by tan 35 degrees. And that gives me 357 meters. 357 meters. 0.03, but I'm just rounding it to 357. So, and there we have it. That is the distance between the helipad and the helicopter. Now let's move on to a second question. Okay. Two vertical buildings, 57 meters apart, are 158 meters and 237 meters. So to start off, let's draw that picture. I have one building here, and I have a taller building over here. It's easy to see when we've got pictures. I know my shorter building is 158 meters. I know my taller building is 237 meters. 237 meters. Now, they are 57 meters apart, so I know from here to here is 57 meters apart. Find the angle of elevation. If you remember, elevation is we're starting on the horizontal and moving up. To find the angle of elevation from the top of the shortest building to the top of the tallest building. So we're looking at this elevation right here. This angle. So the first thing we need to do is we've only got one side at the moment. So we need to find another side of our triangle. So I would like to find out this side. To do that, I use the height of my tallest building, which is 237. Take away my shortest building, which is take away 158, and that will get me the difference in height. So 7 take 8 I can't do, I'll borrow. 17 take away 8 equals 9. 2 take 5 can't do it, borrow. 12 take away 5 is 7. And there you have it, 79 meters. So I know that this is 79 meters difference in height. Now that makes it easier for me. If I'm thinking about my understanding of a triangle, if this is the angle I'm trying to find, then I look at, well, this must be the opposite angle. This is the adjacent angle. If I've got the opposite and I've got the adjacent, that means I am using tan, so cut toe. So I'm using tan alpha equals 79 over 57. Because remember, tan alpha is O over A. Now, to get alpha by itself, I take tan to the other side, and it becomes tan negative 1, 79 over 57. Now, all I need to do is type that into my calculator, and it will tell me what the angle is. So tan negative 1, 79 over 57. And that tells me that the angle of elevation that we have is 54.18. So 54.18 degrees. And there you have it. So it's really about thinking about what does elevation mean to work out what angle are we trying to find. Really hope that helps you understand elevation. If you need any extra help, message me and I'll get back to you.